The parts just came in for our next round of prototyping for our Pi weather station, open source weather station built around open source products to allow gardeners and enthusiasts to have reliable sensors at a good price where they can actually use the data. The Pi weather station is based around the Raspberry Pi, and in this prototype I'm using these Pi 0W. So this gives us the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth in a very small package. Has this nice little case on it. So it looks like that. Got our ports over here, and this will run the database and connect to the Track Your Garden API to collect the weather sensor data and integrate it into the rest of our garden tracking. This Pi weather station connects to the sensor control board, which is based, currently we're using the Arduino Uno prototype boards. So this is the prototype board as it comes, and I'm using this Elegoo brand. They so far seem to be pretty good, but really we want this Atmega chip that's in here. And right now we're using the prototype board because it gives us the handy USB port that provides both serial data transmission as well as power to the board for prototyping. And so to make prototyping easier, we are also using this prototype shield that sits directly on top of the Arduino board, so I can solder the components onto this board and have them connected easily to the Arduino itself without having to get the Bluetooth working right now. The Bluetooth will be implemented using the HC05 module. It's just a cheap module that allows us to enter master mode, that will allow us to send data from the sensor control board over to the Raspberry Pi without requiring the USB connection. And so this USB and the Atmega chip will end up living on a board that looks a lot like this. And it'll need the crystal to help keep time, and there'll be some other components on here as well. And then all of this, so for right now it's going to connect, we're going to be connecting to this with our sensors. The first sensor is our DHT11 temperature and humidity. So this will get our air temperature and humidity for us. It's a power, ground, and data 3 connection digital sensor. And these are fairly reliable. The humidity responds really quickly on those. And then we're also using these other sensors. These happen to be waterproof, which is handy for gardeners. This is based around the DS18B20 chip, and it's put in a waterproof container with this cabling. It's rated up to 125 degrees Celsius. I did test this out in some boiling water, and they seem to hold up pretty well. And it's on a 3-foot cord to start with, and we're going to be extending those with some cables and connectors and some other cords. And these will be, I believe, great soil temperature probes to allow you to get soil temperatures at various depths. And so the sensor readings will be sent to the Arduino board, and then through the serial data connection, currently USB, but soon to be USB, it'll transmit the data back to the Raspberry Pi 0, and the Raspberry Pi will be connected to Wi-Fi, and that will send the data to the Track Your Garden API to store it and make it accessible for reporting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to get the soldering station heated up and soldering some components on here.